Hi everybody. I was going to give a quick update on the truck and the bed. I'm getting everything set up, been running back and forth to some jobs, and so far having a truck has just been night and day difference better than me dragging around that trailer I used to have. So we'll start going over the bed. Up here in this front cabinet, I've got my pack outs that have all the parts for the impact driver. Got all my torch parts in there, my cut and torch, helmet parts, tape measures, some squares, zippy ties, some plumbing tools, a couple magnetic trays. Top cabinet on the driver's sides where I'm keeping my power tools. The good old arc oil for the trusty old Ford 6.7, try and keep it from having a glitter party. The welding rods on this side. Down here, I've been going through quite a few clamps on this job, and it's just working out right now. That's where I'm throwing the clamps. Long term, I don't think that that's going to be what's always in there, but it's working, and where I'm going, I'm a couple hours away, so I need to make sure I've got everything with me. Over here on the passenger side, where I'm keeping my cords, lead, scraps of metal that are coming off the job, and a few odds and ends for just throwing stuff together, hold it, third kind of hand. Up front, I'm keeping some rain gear wrapped up in towels. Some of the work has been a little outdoors. Down here is kind of turning into a catch-all for straps, flags, in case I've got steel hanging out of the back. Up here's where pipe stands, that stand worked. This front cabinet worked out really good for those stands. 4 of them fit in there good. Got them strapped in. That's just keeps them out of the way, out of the weather. Helmet stays up front. And then here's the skid I've thrown together. The skid is definitely a work in progress. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to make everything work out, but this is revision 3, I think, so we'll see how this one works out. But I've got the whole Hobart on the front. There's my oxygen cylinder set at about a 30-degree angle. Did that to keep the elevation down. I'm trying to keep everything below the top of that headache rack, so eventually if I do put a ladder or steel rack on top, I'll be able to be above everything. My acetylene cylinder back there is secured in a steel stand with chains, clamped down with 3/4 inch bolts. Got 100 foot of hose, torch hose, quick connects on it. The lead reels, I'm not real sure where that's all going to end up. Right now, it's working out good for me just to loop them up and throw them up on there. Long term, I may try to go with some aluma reels or something that I can wind them up, keep everything a little bit neater. I made the stand. The skid is made out of, the 2 sides are 3x6 rec tubing for fork pockets, tied together with 3x3 3/16 square, 3/16 plate on top. And I took some 3x4 rectangular tubing, welded underneath for stands. That did 2 things for me. it allowed me to have somewhere underneath there to put steel. That way I wasn't always trying to worry about trying to get it up overhead. And bringing it up that 4 inches allowed my Montezuma box to sit up above there. I've got it's set up with my mechanics tools. Then there's the trusty old Hobart. It's been a good one. But this job, I'm not going to be able to get my truck and leads into the part of the building that I'm working on. But I do have 220 power available. So the prime weld's going. It's going to ride up front. I've got also, you can't see over there, I've got some metal buckets that I bring with me, drag around and make sure I clean my mess up after me. Overall, boy, this has been a game changer for me. I wish I wouldn't have waited so long, but it worked out in the end. So any questions or comments, make sure to leave them below. Don't forget to like, and thanks for watching, guys.